It all began 44 years ago, February 4th, 1966. The day I met my soulmate, my best friend, and the love of my life. We share a bond too deep for words and a friendship I cherish every day of the year. You were always there for me, listening to my dreams and being part of my world. The moments we spent together, talking, laughing, and listening, is what has made the year so special. When I need to talk, you have the patience to listen to me go on and on, sometimes all night. We've been through everything together, revealing strength we didn't even know we had. What really makes our marriage special is you. Your wisdom and support, understanding and kindness, strength and love. You're the hero in my world, and I love you very much.
Okay, I'll go. Inspired her. Okay. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming. Okay. Where do I begin to tell you what it means to have a dad like you? I don't know why I'm cooking. Jason, no, I can do it. Alright. The person I am today is because of the unconditional love you have shown me every day of my life.
Take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath.
Very tender.
Not the great is
I
an A in reading class.
can maybe do it.
It killed me to come up here, but
Because of your love, I have become strong and confident in who I am and what I can be with my talents, my opportunities, and my dreams. You inspire me to believe in myself and never settle for less than what I am worth or less than I am capable of doing. You have given me standards on which to build my own relationships through your kindness, patience, humor, and never-ending love for your family. Though you have given me a strong foundation on which to grow, I want you to know no matter how old I am, I will always rely on your wisdom, your guidance, and your love.
Wait, there's someone else that has something to say.
anybody else?
Yeah.
I was asked this.
Oh my God.
Fern asked me. Fern's idea. Wait a minute, I gotta think. I've known Bert 53 years.
I've heard that story 100 times.
I know. we were Cub Scouts together. 308, right? 308. What happened at one of the first meetings at Molly's house? You don't remember? See, you weren't paying attention. We broke a lamp. Remember we broke the lamp and how mad she got? We went to Fairfax School together. Grew up. This is first grade. We played ball at Fairfax School. We took the girls behind Fairfax School, and we were talking about these the other day when we were 10 years old. And we were talking about the other day when we played show me yours and I'll show you mine. And remember the other day we were talking about this. We used to always walk down Meadowbrook, and we always had to stop at the jewelry store. Why did we stop at the jewelry store?
Angelo's.
Angelo's. Why did we stop there?
Grandpa
Jake would give you 50 cents. You take us next door to Franklin's. 7 cents a dip for ice cream. He bought 2 and I got 1. But it was Grandpa Jake's 50 cents. Then we went to then we went to Roxborough together. We went to Roxborough Junior High together. I mean, I grew up with this guy, you know. Roxborough was pretty far away from us too. It was almost 2 miles, and they wouldn't bus us. So in the mornings, I would cut through Delwood, and Nate would take us to school, and then in the afternoon, my father would pick us up and bring us home. From Roxborough, obviously, we went to Heights together. Now, when we got to Heights, I joined AZA, and he joined Fern. Kind of drifted a little bit apart, but still, one thing that we always did together was play softball. I either played on his team or against him. And there's one famous game, which we were talking about just the other day. It was about, I forget who it was. It was about, we were up like 17-5. And it was a big game for us. Well, it started getting dark, and we were down in the last inning like 18-17. And the umpire called the game. And Bert went ballistic. And it was Chick, right? The umpire walked to his car.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Bert went over there screaming at him that we were going to line all the cars up and turn our lights on to finish the game.
He grabbed the bat, I think.
He took his spikes and he banged it on the, he put a dent on the car.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the other field was still, Bert, he was livid. I mean, I've seen Bert get mad, but over this one softball game, he was just upset. And we lost the game because they called it. We went to, you probably were, this was at Fort Hills. We went to Ohio State together. I graduated in 4 years, he graduated in 14 years.
King after him.
Where am I at? Oh, it's 1977. Sherry was pregnant with Brian and I first, and we went to Vegas. Sherry, Bert, and Fern and I. And we're coming home, and the plane, remember with a rainstorm in Vegas, we're coming home and the plane was like going like this, and shaking like hell. And I wasn't a flyer then, maybe a little bit, and I was like under my seat on the plane. And we're flying home, and they're coming down with the peanuts, and they're giving every peanuts. And to this day, what happened when they came to me and I'm under my seat? What did you say?
Excuse me, Jerry, you gonna eat your peanuts?
Needless to say, I didn't eat them. Next year we went back to Vegas in 1978. Now in 77 we went. Sherry was pregnant with Brian, our first.
Point to the story?
No, in 78 we went back, and Fern was pregnant with Jason. You know, we kind of do stuff, you know, looks like together. 1998, I remember Bert calls me up and he goes, "Let's go to Vegas." And I go, "Yeah." He goes, it's at the MGM, it's on the MGM, and it includes Stones tickets. When do we leave? We went to Vegas, came home on the red eye. 1998, Bert calls me, you guys were getting a new shipment of Beanie Babies. And it was Easter weekend. It was in this mall, and he asked Sherry and I to come help. Herb was there, and Sharon was there, and when we got there, and this is the truth, I'm making this up, the line, they had security, was all the way around the mall, because these were new Beanie Babies, and they had you were allowed to buy 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1, and if you had the exact change, all Sherry and I were supposed to do was, we had a bag, was take them, just put, you know, checks and change. If you wanted change, you had to go to the register. And this went on from 2 o'clock when you started selling it, and 7 o'clock, he ran out of these Beanie Babies. It was so successful, but the mall, it was just packed. And then afterwards, you took Sherry and me, and I remember Sharon and Herb were there, if you remember that, and you took us all out to dinner. 2000, he calls up, he gets us in an Alta Cocker softball. Over 50. Judd played once in a while when Cheryl left. We went 0-30. We never won a game that year, remember? That was it for me, but he continued to play. In the last 10 years, I would say, Bert and I, sometimes with Fern, Sherry, sometimes without, have gone to the oldie shows, to the concert. We've gone to the Moondog, 8 of the last 10 years together. Bert and I went to see the Turtles last year. The women didn't want to go. We had a ball. We went to see the Beach Boys, just Bert and I, at King Park last year. The women didn't want to go. And in closing, I want to say, Bert, thank you for being one of my best friends. My best friend, not one of them. I know you have heard that story. I see it tomorrow.